Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go!
You told me that I was amazing.
Hey guys, it's Mikayla Johnson with That's So Mikayla. I brought a special guest in today. He is a recording artist, a business entrepreneur, and an activist. It's my pleasure to present
Jay Locke.
Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Entrepreneur, singer-songwriter, artist, just cool guy overall, rock star, throw it in there.
You have a lot under your belt. So tell us a little bit about your business, Alpha, and how it came to be.
So Alpha by Jay Locke we started out selling one product, which is the beard product. One day I decided we wanted to do it. I have, connections. We made it happen. I sold out in 1 week.
Awesome.
My first week we opened, I sold out in 1 week. That's been like 2 years ago. Since that first sellout, we have over 20 products.
Awesome.
2 locations.
Ooh.
We just opened up one in Greenville last week.
Cool.
So, 2 locations, 3 kiosks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, I've been here, we're here in the mall. I've seen hundreds of people just come up and visit his shop. It's so amazing to see everybody's transformations from using his products. And I feel like it really, really makes the world of a difference when you have good hair care, and it just really helps everyone. Okay, let's talk music. I met Jay Locke here at this mall, Triangle Town Center, for a performance. We did a Valentine's Day flash mob. We connected, and he sent me a song that really, really resonated with me. It was King David. Tell us a little bit about how you wrote the song and what inspired you to write this song.
King David is a really cool project because it's my first time really tampering with Afrobeat. The evolution of music, right? Like you kind of move with the time. So I was kind of experimenting. That beat tried to grab me, So it's just cool. It's cool. The beat is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. It's amazing.
Yeah. And when I started writing it, and just that whole idea of King David, because when you follow the story of David, he didn't start out royalty. He started out an average guy, the guy that was overlooked, the guy that no one thought would be anything, and he wound up being the king. That journey in itself is kind of everybody's story.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to call it King David. We want to highlight, he's a king, but
he went through this, and this to get to that position.
Right. And we always glorify, in society, we always glorify the highs. But there's an undertone. Like, in modern day times, David would have worked at McDonald's, or he would have worked at Wendy's, or did something that everyone would walk by him and be like, that's just David. But then David became the alpha.
Yes. Speaking of Alpha, tell us a little bit about how your brand came to be.
So it started when I was looking for brand ambassador deals. Going to different hat companies, different suit companies, different clothing companies, and getting a lot of no's and getting a lot of no callbacks, which happens in the business.
Yes.
So we started looking at alternative ways of achieving that goal, because what the culture does, what businesses do, is seek out artists to carry their brands, and they're the face of the brand, and blah, blah, blah. So what I decided to do was, being that we are the brand, I already have that power within me, so why not just do it? So we started to look at the big product, and then we started to get, as we got deeper into it, selling out the first week with my big serum, expanding. Now we up to like 20 some products, 2 locations, 3 kiosks. So not to mention online. And so because of the sales reps, we are in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Boston.
Wow. And what's so amazing is that just from one no, you now have this whole empire,
Yes.
this brand.
Absolutely.
And it's so cool to know that you can do anything you set your mind to. Don't let a no be the thing that stops you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
No's should motivate you.
Yes.
Should motivate you. I'll tell you a little quick story about how I got in this mall. I came in this mall on a Wednesday and was here by Friday. And I've been here for like 3 or 4 months now.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
With your brand, what was the key that you used to develop your brand? And how important is it for an artist to have a brand?
Brands are important because how I see branding, it's a certain level of authenticity it should have.
Yes.
It should absolutely be you. So that way you never ever have to get in formation,
Yeah.
if you will. If this is who you are, you wake up like this. This is easy, right? Because I don't have to fake it. I don't have to lie. So if I say that I'm a gangster or I'm a thug, if I'm in the streets and someone approaches me, I handle that because that's what I live. If you remember back in the days, a lot of artists was getting robbed and getting their chain snatched because they were forced to be or portray something that they were not.
Yeah.
So they would be in environments that were unfamiliar to them. They didn't know how to move. They didn't know how to protect themselves. So you can see if someone's real. And I don't know how to fake.
So tell us a little bit about that songwriting. Do you write songs just for you, or do you write for other artists as well?
I do write for other artists as well. I've done whole projects. I've done entire albums, written and produced. I've done music for anyone from Howard Sapp, which is Marvin Sapp's first cousin, to Quartet, believe it or not. Tammy Ellis and the Ellis Sisters.
Nice.
And this music is new music. I haven't even released this yet. Like, we're gonna drop this year, along with my album.
I can't wait to see it. And guys, I have to tell you, he is an amazing songwriter. I mean, his songs are amazing. His lyrics are so good. He is a lyricist. I can't tell you how much I would recommend him to any songwriter.
So I don't know too much about like denominations. I grew up in holiness. I normally do Free Will Baptist, but there's a whole lot of different church denominations, and each one has its own culture. So everybody else in the gospel hip hop world is coming looking like whatever the trend is, I might pull out a suit and come with one of my hats on and shut it down. And they respect me because I am different. Because I'm in the music industry. I'm definitely not one to play with. So like we definitely we come in, we do our thing. And if I got the band with me, if I got the background singers with me, rap. It's a rap. So they watch me. They listen to what I'm talking about on music, and then I start to see music kind of coming down the pipeline that kind of resembles. So there's gonna be a lot of Afrobeat records coming out later this year.
I know Afrobeat isn't usually affiliated with gospel music. So how did that come to be?
Well, I don't know the criteria. Like I don't really follow the trends, and I don't really follow what's appropriate. I just kind of go with the flow. So that's just where I wanted to be. I learned when I did the Mr. and Mrs. album, which is my last official album that I released. Before I started, I had to really define what that album was going to be, because I knew if I call it gospel, then the hip hop world wouldn't rock with me.
Yeah.
But if I call it hip hop, the gospel world wouldn't rock with me. That was, before Snoop and Kanye made gospel albums. And I just decided to call it its own thing. And I call it hip gospel, which
I like that.
made it something of its own. But instead of you completely saying no first, at least it gives me a chance to
walk through the door.
Right. And explain what it is. And once I remove those boxes, then I was able to just create.
Yeah, I love it. I think it brought two worlds together that normally wouldn't go with each other.
Right.
And it allowed for everyone to have an open, safe space for everything, for all the music to be open.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing about music. Like, we put music in boxes, and music is supposed to be free.
Yes.
Music is supposed to be creative. It's not supposed to have limitations. We do that, or we allow the industries to do that so that they can market it and sell it and, you know, get their little marketing budgets and plans together. But I like the idea of my music being in a place where anyone can listen.
Yes.
Believe it or not, I get atheists that come to my concerts.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is really, really good.
Yeah. So, solely because they rock with the music.
Yes.
And we're really dope live. Come see us.
Everybody, let me hear y'all say Jesus. Jesus. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. Come on, put your hands in the air. Let me hear you say,
And what can we expect from Jay Locke this 2021 season?
You know, I'm definitely in between making Alpha a household name, and we're well on our way, at least in North Carolina. By summer, I want to have 5 locations.
Yeah.
Selling the beer products. We also have product for women's and also the hats. And musically, I'm kind of debating whether I just want to flood the rest of the year with music. Like, I got so much music, and I just want to kind of be a bully this summer.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to bully this summer. So we're going to definitely do King David. It's going to be the first single. We're going to start shooting that probably later this month or early next month. I can't wait. It's dope.
Me either.
You guys, can I say that? That you guys are officially in it, dancing on. So, kill it. Yeah, we just got music. I can't think of what we're gonna call the next album, but I know I'm probably gonna release something every quarter.
Yes.
Just because we've been sitting still for so long. And I got something really dope that I'm planning for concerts in the COVID stay. I don't want to talk about it yet, but a couple years ago, I did like a date night tour where everybody got suited and booted, and they would come. My band, myself, my comedian would just give a date night, and we had games for the couples, and we had like little gift sets and fed them. It was really dope. So
it did sound dope.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again this year. I'm gonna do a Miss and State Night tour.
So guys, be on the lookout. Yeah. He's doing big things in 2021.
Mr. Jay Locke, I'm going to show you how we do. We're going to do that dance and flow challenge. Shoot cam. We're back.
شرف الأعلام والحق ظاهر حطم الأقلام النصر قادم شرف الأعلام والحق
We the truth, say the talk, King David. We the truth, say the talk, King David. Tell them haters we ain't nothing to play with. Tell them haters we ain't nothing to play with. No lie, this is me though. In the flesh at my best, no ego. Made a flex, cut the check, no free throw. God bless all the rest, follow G codes. But not me though, we the truth here. Came in and no limit, no roof fear. Y'all scared, y'all timid, y'all boo here. Nothing changed but the faith, hallelujah here. What we do here? I know you love my style. My God won't let me wow. You hate, but I got now. You late, don't make me growl. I know you love our style. My God won't let us wild. You hate what we got now. Tell them haters King David, watch them take it.
I can't call it. I can't call it. I can't call it. I can't call it. I can't call it. I can't call it. I can't call it.
We the truth, say the talk, King David. We the truth, say the talk, King David. Tell them haters we ain't nothing to play with. Tell them haters we ain't nothing to play with. I'm stepping in.
Thank you guys for checking me out. Definitely go to all of the digital outlets to get copies of the music. Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, Google Play, anything that you listen to music, you can definitely find me. Just look up Jay Locke, J.Locke. The last album, Mystery and Mrs., the Love album, you can definitely go check that out. And I have a whole catalog, so rock out. Check out Beast Made Magazine.
Check out Beast Made Magazine, the website. Who's gonna be next?
It's gonna be next.
It's gonna be you. See you next time on That's So Mikayla. Bye.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
You told me that I was amazing. I got on my knees, begging you please. How could you tease? Telling old lies. How could you?
Let me see. It is. Is it better?
She likes to go, it looked fine the first time. I don't know.
She want me politically correct.
It's your girl Mikayla Johnson from That's So Mikayla. I am looking for indie artists and dancers to be featured on my show to showcase your talent. That's right, I want you guys to showcase your talent. Indie artists, meet dancers. Go check out That's So Mikayla. Bye!
You told me that I was amazing.